Welcome to incredible Thailand. Bangkok is one of the most famous destinations for tourists from all over the world due to many factors. We're here at Yaowarat, one of the old big business places in Bangkok, and it is considered as one of a heavenly place for food lovers because it is a famous street food areas in Bangkok, which you can say that food is also another factor which attracts tourists from all over the world to come to visit Bangkok.
This old street was built in the reign of King Chulalongkorn Rama V more than 100 years ago. It is commonly known as Bangkok's Chinatown, since many Thais of Chinese origin have lived and conducted business in this area, which is one of the oldest Chinese communities in Thailand. Along the route with a length of about 1 kilometer, diverse business activities are found here. There are numerous gold shops and wholesale and retail outlets selling all kinds of goods. Several Bangkok's tourist attractions are also situated on this road. In particular, Bangkok's Chinatown is full of hundreds of restaurants and food shops that you may choose to dine from morning until midnight. In its latest survey this year, international news network CNN named Bangkok the best city in the world for street food, from quick snacks to movable feasts. The CNN also cited Bangkok's Chinatown or Yaowarat as one of the best city districts for street food.
Yaowarat is not the only place in Bangkok where you can find delicious food. There are also other areas in other corners of Bangkok where you can find tasty food as well. Now here we are going to show you one of the dishes that is considered by the World Street Food Congress as one of the 3 most delicious street food of the world.
A report on World Street Food Congress states that hoi thot or seafood omelette is available on general streets in Bangkok. It came third among the 8 popular dishes in the report. Hoi thot can be prepared with mussels, oysters, or any shellfish. It is fried on a pan and is served with spicy and sour chili sauce. Hoi thot is a popular dish in the menu at Nai Mong Hoi Thot shop, which has been operating for 40 years now. In this shop, coated mussel meat in flour is fried with high heat until crispy. The pan to fry the mussel meat is put on a charcoal stove in the old style. To prepare this popular dish, large mussels are specially selected. The mussel meat is fried with flour and egg, making it crispy on the outside and soft inside. This shop serves not only fried mussels but also crispy fried oysters, which is called or lua. Here's a soft fried oyster dish known as or suan. Actually, it's not difficult for you at all to find hoi thot in Bangkok. Each hoi thot shop has developed its own recipe to make the dish delicious in its own style. Most of these shops do not disappoint gourmets.
If we ask the foreigners to name 2 to 3 of their favorite Thai dishes, one of them would have to be Pad Thai. Now we're here at one of the most famous and oldest Pad Thai restaurant in Bangkok. Let's go and check it out. Come on.
Located in the Samran Rat area, not so far from Bangkok's Chinatown, Tip Samai shop serves delicious Pad Thai, stir-fried Thai noodles. This shop started operations in 1966 and it has become a legend in the history of Bangkok. It is open in the evenings. Here, if you want to taste delicious food that represents a unique Thai identity, you should be patient as you must wait.
Now, first of all, I really want to know what is the history of this restaurant? How does Pad Thai Tip Samai all started?
Pad Thai in Thailand has been starting around the World War II. So during that time, we have the economic status problem. So that's why our previous, our ex-prime minister, Black Pibun Songkram, he tried to campaign Thai people to use and eat the local things. So that's why Pad Thais happened at that time. And at the very beginning, we call it Kway Teow Pad. And then after that, they changed to Kway Teow Pad Thai. And one day, the General Black Pibun Songkram, he came to our restaurant. And then he tasted our Pad Thai and he told my mother-in-law like, this is the best Pad Thai and the true authentic Pad Thai of Thailand.
There are many dishes of Pad Thai for you to choose. Each dish has its own recipe passed on from the old generation. To prepare Pad Thai, noodles are fried and then shrimp dip and river prawns are put together with the noodles before being wrapped with egg. Because of its delicious Pad Thai, Tip Samai has become famous among Thais and foreigners for a long time.
My mother-in-law, she's starting to cook this recipe. And at that time, for the Tip Samai name, is around, right, so it has been established around 1966. So until now, it's already 51 years for Tip Samai.
Wow.
But if it's starting from my grandmother-in-law, so right now it's 77 years already.
Pad Thai Tip Samai is well known not only in Thailand but also other countries, as it has been reported in the media worldwide. So it's not surprising to see many foreigners gather in this restaurant.
So these are the special dishes from this restaurant and it is very unique. So how unique are these two dishes?
Right, so these two menu is our famous and our recommended menu.
Yes.
And it's the history of these two menu is like along with our restaurant is like 51 years already.
Yes.
So for this one, we are the original of the Pad Thai. Pad Thai with senjan, with shrimp oil, and with the fresh deep steamed prawn.
Oh,
so
and are you the first one to wrap with omelette, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow,
yes.
interesting.
And you can notice this. Our wrapping egg is very thin. So
Yes,
this is
very
like
thin.
very unique from our restaurant. The original taste of Pad Thai, we have to have the sweet. This is the first taste that we can sense from Pad Thai. And the other taste like the salty and the sour is like,
The last taste.
the last taste. Yeah, it's not the very first taste. The very first taste should be sweet. Right, that is the original of Pad Thai. It's time to try.
Okay. And what about over here?
All right, so this is the special menu as well. So we use the seafood like the fresh deep sea prawn, the crab meat, and the garnished squid, including the mango. on top of the noodle. And for this menu, we call it Pad Thai Song Kryeong. We have two choice of noodle for this menu. One is senjan noodle, and the other one is glass noodle. So for this one, I ordered the glass noodle for you. Then you can test the different flavor of the noodle. Let's try it.
Okay, sure. Mix it all together.
Yes.
The secret to making delicious pad thai is to choose fresh raw materials and cook it with full flavors. With the craftsmanship of chefs who has experience in making this dish for over 40 years, Pad Thai Tip Samai still retains its popularity as one of the best pad thai restaurants in Bangkok.
Let's go and see what the customers here think about this restaurant and pad thai here. Come on. Excuse me, สวัสดีค่ะ where are you from?
We're from America.
You're from America, and how did you know about this restaurant?
This is my second time here.
Oh, really?
From 5 years ago. And then,
5 years ago.
yes. And then online as well, it's featured pretty.
And how did you discover it at the first place 5 years ago? Online?
We had some actually friends from Thailand that recommended it to us.
So, what about you? What do you think about the taste of pad thai here?
I love it. It's definitely different than what you can find in the United States, but it's really good. I like it.
It's very authentic. It's the original one. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy.
Yes, the country of the food, the good
Oh,
food.
you have pasta.
Yes, like this.
Is it like
spaghetti like this?
oh? Is it like pasta? Is it better or what do you think?
Pad Thai is better.
Oh, really?
Yes, I want eat always Pad Thai.
Oh, wow. We have already seen the outside area and the inside area of the restaurant, and here is the new area of this restaurant. Now I see there's an animation. That's very interesting. Can you
Yes.
please tell us more about this animation?
Right. So as I mentioned before, that Tip Samai is not just selling pad thai because we would like to distribute the pad thai history of Thailand along with our history, the Tip Samai history. So that's why we would like to distribute this. So that's why we create this animation. So everyone who came here will know about the history of pad thai and the history of our restaurant, including the Thai culture. So it's including get together in this animation.
What do we have here?
All right. So here, so right now, because pad thai is a national Thai food, and everyone loves pad thai, and we have the concept that we would like to distribute the authentic pad thai to the world. So when I was in US, when I order pad thai, it's not pad thai at all. It's just like the spaghetti or the stir-fry noodle with the tomato ketchup, something like that. So that's why when I came back, I talked to my husband, who is the current owner right now. So we should, because we are the professional of pad thai, so why not? Why don't we create the pad thai sauce? And our aim is to everyone can make or easily cook at home, but the taste is exactly the same as our restaurant. So that is our concept.
So it's very interesting how first pad thai Tip Samai started as a normal street food, and now you have innovation, food innovation. Various food innovation is so amazing that how far street food have come.
Thank you. Because as I told you that we would like to distribute our national authentic Thai food to the world. And we also would like to distribute the Thai culture, the Thai tradition to the world as well. So that's why we're trying to promote this for our Thailand. our country. Yep.
Now we come back to Yaowarat. It seems that Bangkok's Chinatown never goes to sleep. At night time like this, delicious food at low costs is turning Yaowarat into a paradise for gourmets.
The cheap price and how delicious the food is doesn't only make Bangkok become one of the best street food areas of the world, but the quality and the cleanness of the food needs to be considered as well. Let's go and see how the officials tackle this issue.
The executives of the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration told us that the government is giving street food development a high priority. The city administration is responsible for ensuring the standards of street food in order to create confidence among all consumers, both Thais and foreigners.
อยากทราบว่าทางกทมมีมาตรการในการดูแลเพื่อยกระดับมาตรฐานสตรีทฟู้ดได้อย่างไรบ้างคะ
นโยบายของท่านผู้ว่าราชการกรุงเทพมหานครเนี่ยท่านอัศวินขวัญเมืองเนี่ยก็มีนโยบายเรื่องจัดระเบียบทางเท้าแต่ถ้าเราจัดให้ถูกต้องตามหมวดหมู่แล้วเนี่ยมันก็จะเป็นการพัฒนาคู่ขนานกันไปในเรื่องของตัวสตรีทฟู้ดด้วยการจัดระเบียบทางเท้าด้วยเราก็เริ่มนำร่องใน2พื้นที่ที่เยาวราชนี่เองกับที่ตรงถนนข้าวสารโดยก็คอนเซปต์ก็คือตัวของร้านค้าแผงผู้ค้าหน้าตาเป็นอย่างไรบ้างสอดคล้องกับอัตลักษณ์ของเมืองอย่างไรบ้างแล้วก็การควบคุมในหลายๆเรื่องไม่ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องของตัวของหน้าตารูปลักษณ์ของแผงหรือตัวร้านค้าที่อยู่บนผิวทางบนทางเท้าการดูในเรื่องของตัวสุขภัณฑ์อาหารว่ามีความถูกต้องอย่างไรบ้างมีความสะอาดอย่างไรบ้างในเรื่องของการปนเปื้อนไม่ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องสารเคมีหรือเชื้อโรคที่ได้พูดถึงในเรื่องของผู้ประกอบการเรามีการอบรมให้ความรู้มีการพัฒนาทักษะเขาในเรื่องของด้านสุขภัณฑ์อาหารว่าที่ถูกต้องคุณต้องทำอะไรบ้าง
From 7 p.m. to midnight, a traffic lane on the left and the right will be closed, stretching along the 600 meters of Yaowarat Road. This is to facilitate walking by members of the public who come to choose food to eat from 131 shops here. The central lane is still open to traffic during the period. Here's a temporary guidepost to show the way to Bangkok's Chinatown. The Bangkok Metropolitan Administration is preparing to install large permanent guideposts to show to tourists various places of interest and the location of famous restaurants along this road. Here's a mobile unit operated by the city administration on Yaowarat Road. Each week, officials conduct random food testing at food shops along this road. The testing also involves food containers and other elements in order to ensure that there are no chemical contaminants and diseases, which may cause health hazards to consumers.
ตรวจกี่ร้านแล้วคะวันนี้ 4 ร้านเราได้เจอปัญหาหรือยังคะ ไม่พบใช่ไหมคะ
To retain the reputation of Bangkok as the best city in the world for street food, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration has issued the criteria of hygienic conditions on selling food at Bangkok's tourist attractions. Several requirements on cleanliness have been set. For example, a food store must be 60 centimeters high from the ground. Cutting and washing to prepare raw materials for cooking on pavements are prohibited. Vendors are prohibited from throwing leftover food and releasing wastewater into the drainage system. various flavor ingredients must be certified by the Food and Drug Administration. Vendors are required to wear gloves and are prohibited from touching food directly. More importantly, they need a medical checkup to ensure that they have no infectious diseases. Interestingly, such tourist sites as Bangkok's Chinatown are required to show a list of dishes with price tags in at least 3 languages: Thai, English, and Chinese. The objective is to protect foreign tourists from being exploited. As for the shops that have strictly followed various regulations set by the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, certificates will be issued for them to display in front of the shops. In the next step, there will be a photo of the vendor on the board as well, in order to create more confidence among consumers. And here is the innovation that the city administration has adopted for use as a channel for consumers to submit their complaints. If any vendors are found not to follow the requirements, consumers may scan the QR code to submit their complaints through the website of the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration.
ในเมื่อยกระดับเป็นสตรีทฟู้ดแล้วเนี่ยประชาชนที่มากินต้องไม่ได้มีปัญหาไม่มีประเด็นต้องสะอาด
ค่ะ
เราก็เลยให้คำแนะนำเพื่อยกระดับเพื่ออีกเข้าไปซึ่งผมคิดว่าสิ่งนี้ร้านค้าเองก็ได้เปรียบประชาชนก็ได้เปรียบในการบริโภคสินค้า
ก็ได้ประโยชน์ทั้งหลายฝ่ายทั้ง
ถูก
ฝ่าย
ถูกเดี๋ยวเราดูเดี๋ยวว่าใส่ถุงมือ
นั่นนี่ฮะ
อ๋ออันนี้ก็คือ
เห็นไหม
ทำตาม
เนี่ยครับ
ต้องคว่ำลงเนี่ย
ต้องคว่ำลง
เดี๋ยว
เนี่ย
เข้าไปก็ยังหงายขึ้นแต่นี่ก็ทำ
แนะนำที่เราแนะนำ
เราแนะนำว่าทำ
แล้วก็อันนี้ก็ยกสูง
ค่ะต้องใส่
ถุ
ถุ
ง
ง
มื
มื
อ
อ
ใส่หมวกใช่ไหมฮะ
ภาชนะต้องคว่ำลง
ไม่เปลี่ยนสี
ใช่ใช่
ค่ะ
พวกนี้
ถ้าเปลี่ยน
ใช่
ถ้าเปลี่ยนสีแล้วใช้ไม่ได้
ใช่
ต้องยกเลิก
Another issue that receives great attention from the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration is garbage management. Traders must separate waste properly in the same manner as waste left by tourists. Garbage bins have been placed at various spots along Yawarat Road. They are clearly specified to accommodate each type of waste, such as wet, dry, and recyclable waste. In order to reduce garbage volume, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration has encouraged more vendors to turn to food containers made from bioplastics, as it can be easily degraded. Moreover, the use of bioplastics will also minimize the environmental problem caused by garbage disposal. Yawarat Road is referred to as Dragon Road by the ethnic Chinese community here. As the street is full of people, even though it is very late at night, it seems that Bangkok's Chinatown never goes to sleep. Many restaurants have remained in this area for almost 100 years in the modern history of Yawarat. Delicious food and the old community are among several strengths attractive to tourists, and they also make a name for Yawarat. The pavement rearrangements to keep the city clean and tidy, and the maintenance of safety for tourists will leave a lasting impression on all visitors. In addition to Bangkok's Chinatown, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration is preparing to rearrange pavements in other areas as well. This effort will help promote further tourism growth in Bangkok.
เดินสะดวกขึ้นมากเลยนะ
ใช่ไหมครับ
ระ
ดี
วังเรื่องรถ
ใช่ก็เราก็ทำให้มันถูกต้องทำให้เป็นระเบียบ
ค่ะ
คือสำคัญคือร้านค้าประชาชนต้องร่วมมือกัน อย่างนี้ยเราเอื้อเฟื้อได้ทำได้ เรากำหนดเป็นนโยบายของทางเมืองได้
ค่ะ
ประชาชนก็แฮปปี้ทุกคนก็อยู่ด้วยกันอย่างมีความสุข
ใช่ค่ะ
แล้วก็เดิน
Each year, a great number of international tourists visit Thailand, generating billions of baht for the country. Not only Yawarat Road, but also many other city districts areas that are famous for street food. The effort to upgrade the quality of street food is considered an effective way to help generate more income for Thailand. In order to achieve this aim, all Bangkok residents need to cooperate closely to make Bangkok a more livable city.
by having the government and entrepreneurs working together to improve the quality of the street food in Bangkok will surely make Bangkok still become one of the best destinations for foreign tourists for a very long time. And that's all for Incredible Thailand for today. สวัสดีค่ะ